us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Brandon Podziemski, Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Moody, and it's Hield in at the point. And for Minnesota, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Edwards with it, and it's Hield picking him up.
I got him.
Hield against Edwards. With the 10-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Pass to Hield. Green with a screen on Conley. To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Conley against Hield. Inside, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Randle can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Butler with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Butler's shot is good.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Now here's Edwards, defended by Podziemski. Edwards can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
14 feet away, and again, it's Golden State.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Randle. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. The shake. And he drops that one in.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for one, Mike Conley.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Randle against Butler. Can't get it to drop. Randle with some nice D. Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Butler up top. Checked by Randle. To the inside. Here's Green. Pass to Butler. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 9.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Now here's Conley for 3. Randle. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time he rocked him for a throwdown.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Conley. Randall against Butler. The drive by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Hield. No made baskets yet. Butler on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to Conley. Pass to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Butler. The kick out to Edwards. Another shot. And off the front iron, and it goes. Edwards has got 6 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game to the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Gobert with a screen on Butler. McDaniels inside. Butler covering. Here's Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Outside Hield. Pass to Butler. The 3-ball. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Conley passes to Reed. Over Butler. Gobert finds Reed. And here's Conley. It's stolen by Hield. Stolen by Conley. Outside Reed. From deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Butler. Butler double team. Back to Hield. Now here's Podziemski. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside McDaniels. Down low. The kick out to Conley. Reed, a screen on Hield. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Reed's got 8.
And Conley's so good at running the offense. Does a nice job hitting guys in their spots.
Butler passes to Moody. Back to Butler. This one for 3. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Green. Now here's Butler. Shot to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Reed finds McDaniels. Back to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Gets stolen by Hield. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Jumps up. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler has 1 speed and it's full throttle on full display.
And Minnesota with possession here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Pass to Green. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Edwards, defended by Podziemski. Outside Moody, to the inside. Double team on Butler. Green against Edwards. And here's Butler outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Butler's got 21 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And Butler's handles are solid. I mean, he's really good at creating for himself because he's good with the ball.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota with some changes. Miller's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Miller, looking to end the run. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Outside Kuminga. Jackson Davis, a screen. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Reed, a screen on Curry. The 3, DiVincenzo. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Moody. Right side Curry. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Parries it from 3. Edwards got 11 points.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. No good from outside. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Now here's Moody. Still no points. The 3 is up. Kuminga's shot is off. DiVincenzo with it. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Golden State. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Edwards. Picked it. Curry looking it over. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Floats one up. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 5. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Outside Edwards. Offline with a 3. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Moody. And here's Jackson Davis. Now Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. 3-pointer. Minnesota again missing. DiVincenzo against Curry. Now here's Jackson Davis. Now Kuminga. Goes up from the block. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards finds DiVincenzo to win the drought, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And here's Curry. Pass to Payton. Jackson Davis' screen. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. And here's Reed. Guarded by Payton. Fade away. Reed. Good. And it's now only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league,
there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Garza's checked in for Minot. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. And the basket by Curry.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
DiVincenzo against Curry. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Kuminga. To the paint. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside, DiVincenzo, Edwards, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Now here's Moody. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Curry. Curry draws the double. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Curry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Moody. Outside Payton. Going inside. Here's Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Reed sets a screen. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Edwards outside. He can't hit that time.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moody. And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Timberwolves breaking their screw. Make some noise.
Here's McDaniels. Yet to see a basket. Edwards with it. Kuminga defends. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Curry with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Green. Now Kuminga. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he makes a first.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. Checked by Randall. Butler against Randall. The shot by Butler, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Randall, pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels, back to Conley. Four on the clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Conley run the pick and roll. It's normally a good thing.
Outside Curry, fires the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Picked by Gobert. And there's the lob. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Curry passes to Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Gobert on the high post. Pass to Randall. Here's the second effort, and it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Knocked away. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
The Warriors trailing. Outside heel. Butler against Randall. Fader on the way. The shot by Butler, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. DiVincenzo, and the layup is good off the glass. And now a three-point Timberwolves lead.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Hield on the wing. Green with a screen on Conley. Hield against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Green, a screen. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hield against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Outside Pajemski. Butler against Randall. Fades and shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got 25 points.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Butler finishes the job.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Outside McDaniels. Right side, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Left side, McDaniels. Counted. McDaniels gotten 4 this quarter.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Butler passes to Green. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Now here's Conley, guarded by Hield. Puts it up from 15. Second chance effort. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside. Gobert's got 8.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Butler with the ball. Checked by Randall. Green with a screen on Randall. Outside for Green. There's the 3. Green able to hit from 3.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Here's Randall. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
56.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
The first one falls. Butler hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now Conley. Randall finds McDaniels. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 7.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Outside Pajemski. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
About a minute played here in the second half. Edwards for 3. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Butler right to the heart.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Gobert. Left side Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. Edwards can't hit.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Outside Hield. Green with a screen on Conley. Hield for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Hield.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. And he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Daniels. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Launches it. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Conley against Hield. Green, a screen. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside, Green. Outside, Moody. Outside, Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That's good from Butler. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Conley. 10 points for him. Randall outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
The free throw drops for Randall. And he can't hit the second. The Warriors leading. Outside Pajemski. Here's Green. 7 points in the game. Now here's Moody. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Conley finds Randall. The jump hook. Count that one. Randall's got 5 now.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Hield passes to Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. And he knocks down the first one. Reed's checked in for Randall. Butler hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Hield passes to Moody. Back to Hield. Now Pajemski. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside McDaniels. Outside Reed. Now McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors lead by 4. Moody with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Green. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Edwards. They set a pick. Lets it go from deep. The answer, Anthony Edwards.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Here's Butler. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. McDaniels can't hit. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Butler surveying the floor. Hield, a screen on Reed. Outside Hield, beyond the arc. And a a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
It's really that simple for him. His shot is so dialed in and on target.
Outside Edwards. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter. The Warriors lead by 5. Butler passes to Green. Back to Butler. Outside heel. Green, a screen. Another 3 for Golden State.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Gobert with a screen on heel to the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Pass to Pajimski. Back to Heel. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Heald's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Green on Butler. 4 on the clock. Pass to Reed. Let's go with a 3. Pajimski grabs the board. Pajimski's got his 6th rebound on the night. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot on.
And Steve Kerr calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Butler. Payton's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Heel. Curry passes to Kuminga. Pajimski with it. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 5. Outside Reed. Outside Alexander Walker. Here's the 3. On target from range. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. From 9 feet. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards. 1:27 left in the third. Curry against DiVincenzo. Right side, Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Ingles. Here's the pick. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Deflected! Outside Payton. Inside. Stolen by Ingles. Here's DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
It's his first trip to the line.
DiVincenzo.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Santos is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors lead by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. DiVincenzo against Curry. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Trace Jackson Davis. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Kuminga. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota shooting 52% from the floor so far. DiVincenzo with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Outside Edwards. To take the lead. Hits the trifecta. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Payton against Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Kuminga. Outside Payton. Down low. And stolen by Clark. And they're on the run. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Payton. They still need this, and he hits the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the paint. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And Golden State also making a switch. Spencer's checked in for Jackson Davis. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Curry against Conley. Curry, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now Edwards. Outside Reed. Pass to Conley. Reed, a screen on Curry. The 3. The shot by Conley. No good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Outside Payton. Curry with it to tie it up. They get it again. And that one's good. Spencer's got his first bucket in this one.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Edwards against Payton. Edwards can't hit. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Takes a step back. Pass to Looney. And here is Kuminga, covered by Alexander Walker. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's Edwards. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the wing on the left. Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. Curry against Conley to tie it up. Kuminga's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 3. Reed, a screen on Payton. And here's Edwards outside. That shot, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, and Reed with a block. Edwards against Payton. Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Spencer. Pass to Curry. Here's Looney. Inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Back to Kuminga. 4-3. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks that one from the post. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Curry from deep three-point land. Left side Kuminga. Pass to Spencer. Fires the three. Back to Kuminga. Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Conley. Reed to screen on Curry. From deep, Conley. Kuminga pulls it in. Outside Curry to get back on track. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Reed to screen on Curry. Conley on the attack. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed to screen on Payton. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Payton. Edwards can't hit.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Outside Curry. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Edwards. Now here's Alexander Walker. Reed to screen on Payton. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Reed passes to Conley. No good on the three. The Warriors trailing. To tie it up. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
The Warriors shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Now Looney. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Payton. Payton with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Kuminga. Soft touch off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Alexander Walker. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Five to shoot. Count the basket and the foul! It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Free throw no good for Edwards. Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. Second chance shot. Warriors with the rebound. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Right side McDaniels. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Majimski with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Butler. To take the lead. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got 45 points.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And the Warriors shooting about 32% during this fourth. And Butler is there for the flush.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
Pass to Conley. On the clock. Now here's Gobert. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. Green with a screen on Conley. Randall against Butler.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block him.
Here's Edwards. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
But there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. With the teardrop. And Gobert with a block. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Second foul for Minnesota. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Oh, the trifecta!
What poise from Hill when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And here's Butler outside. Misses the 3, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed sending those fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.